Victor was really full of life. He made you feel really comfortable for the very first time that you met that person.
Mary Cruz is so completely humble. She truly, truly, truly loved Victor in a way that you don't see very often, especially for a young couple in their 40s.
I don't think that we have to speak a different language to know when you know someone is in love with the other one.
The day after their youngest one graduated from elementary school, Victor learned his diagnosis. Victor was in and out of the hospital at Duke Regional on 5-3, which is the palliative care cancer oncology unit. I met them, I think around the end of August. So he had been in and out and been there for a while, and realizing that there was nothing else they could do for Victor. Victor was with us and became part of 5-3's family.
From my involvement, it began when one of the nurses said that Victor and Mary Cruz were interested in getting a form notarized, and we do that here at the hospital. And so wasn't sure what the form was, but went to visit them, and one of the nurses had also said to me sort of in passing that that they were interested in possibly getting married.
I didn't know if it would be able to happen because Victor was so sick, and I had been giving Victor a lot of nausea medications, pain medications. So we had to make sure Victor was aware of what was going to happen and go on, and that he truly wanted that desire. So we had to wait that afternoon for him to be awake so he would actually sign the marriage license as well. And it was with Lisa and them in front of us. So we did that. Knowing that had been signed, I realized this is serious, and if we're going to do this, we need to do it quickly.
It was sort of like a frantic 2-hour time period where all this came together, and an excitement was building, and the team had worked with Victor to be able to help him to feel well enough and be alert enough to be able to be a part of this.
We all stepped out in the hallway and started assigning roles. I spoke up and said, I have a cake, I have a bouquet of flowers.
Dr. Archibald and one of the students went out to find a wedding dress for her.
Joni, our team lead, went and talked to environmental services, who came up and brought us chairs. Got the room cleaned up for us and everything.
Food and Nutrition came up with extra refreshments that we didn't even know was happening. It was just like the word spread, and all of a sudden people were coming from all over to support this and to celebrate this and to know that this was something so important that was happening at Duke Regional.
So Lisa Cole had contacted Father Hugh at the local Catholic church, who had met Victor and Mary Cruz off and on to come say prayers with them while his stay with us.
Well, it was really beautiful. I mean, as far as the church goes, all you need are 2 witnesses, the couple and the minister of the church to celebrate the sacrament. But it was also beautiful to see how the hospital community really came around.
Knowing what I knew medically, that Victor might not have lasted, another week. But knowing that this memory for them, for their family, for their kids, was going to last them a lifetime. And that Duke Regional was a part of that was incredible. Their kids got to see their mom and dad get married.
This is something I'll remember because of the love they shared, because of the way the team came together in such incredible ways. That's something that you don't forget, because that's a real privilege and a real honor.
They did it. They made their vows to each other. They ministered their lives to each other. And Mary Cruz was by Victor's side to the very end.
Life is so precious, and sometimes we get caught up with the daily thing, and we forget what is really important. And I think Victor teaches a big lesson to everybody, because from day one until his last breath, he didn't care about nothing else, just his family.
Being married was what they wanted, and medical science had done what it could do at this point, and so taking the step even beyond that to fulfill a dream in their life was what this whole team became aware was most important at this time. And we pulled together to help them and help that happen for them.
To me, the end-of-life care and having not a clue what tomorrow promises any of us. Makes you appreciate today. And the fact knowing that at the end of life, this hospital made a difference to not only Victor, not only Mary Cruz, but to his children, to his parents, but to the hospital as well, has drawn us closer together, because we made such a special thing happen. And that's who we are every day.